Welcome to Beach Day, everyone.
Welcome to Beach Day.
Jake, you're new here.
I am new here.
Wait, does anyone have a cold open?
No, I didn't. I did this instead of preparing.
Do you have a cold open, Jake?
Yes, I'm going to give you a glimpse into what we're talking about today.
Okay.
Excellent.
So, something so terrifying,
Oh,
so scary,
Yes.
it's real.
yeah.
Confirmed.
That's the scariest part.
Yeah, it is 100% confirmed.
I'm so concerned on where this is going.
I'm just going to get right into it.
Okay.
Because today we're talking about Big Chungus.
This is a mistake.
I told Leah I'd do that.
Excellent. Excellent.
No, all right. God damn it.
Don't let me keep going.
All right, we're not talking about Big Chungus.
As you can see, we're at the beach.
We are at the beach. 'cause
Kind of.
It's a No, we are at the beach.
It's kind of the beach because we're on the beach of Lake Lanier.
Lake Lanier.
That's
Where's
true.
that?
That's in Georgia.
I don't know why I said that. I've got like
It's 10 minutes in every direction from
probably-
where
that's
we are,
You
basically.
probably step out and see part of it. From,
10 years ago, you could smell it, that's for sure.
not me. What does that mean?
yeah, that's because of everything that's in there.
So, yeah, just a little bit here. They used to the chicken plants used to dump their biohazard waste into Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of chicken
Oh,
plants.
I need to go get my. Oh, it's underneath me. I was like, I need to go get my phone so I can keep track of information.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, what we should do now that we've introed that we're talking about Lake Lanier is,
Yeah.
a big part of staying at the beach and staying healthy and hydrated is finding something tasty to drink.
Oh. Like what?
And, man, I don't know, but I've passed out some drinks to you
have.
too. And this is our official announcement that we have partnered with Noob Energy. 2 delicious flavors as it stands now:
Sweet, delicious noob.
Citrus Burst and
That Clutch and Kiwi.
Clutch and Kiwi. You've tried the Clutch and Kiwi.
I've tried both.
Okay,
'cause
that's what I figured.
For whoever, I was already affiliated, sponsored.
Don't talk about that here.
Yeah, I'm not. Through something else that I have asked them not to talk about.
Yeah, so I only had 1 Clutch and Kiwi left, so I brought that. So Levi, you can try that, as well as there are. Oh man, oh no, oh no. And I just painted my nails this morning.
That's as on brand.
That's about how it could go.
That's
Well,
spot on.
to the lake, to a good lake day.
The sweet, sweet noob.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it's pretty good.
Oh yeah. What's up, noob?
It's really good.
Yeah, it is.
I need
It's
to
very.
order
Well,
one.
there's 2 more citrus bursts, so you can also have that one today.
Okay, cool.
But I'm calling dibs on the second
I
one.
also had another one today. Earlier.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be zooming. I'm gonna be anxious but
We'll
fast.
be doing
That's fair.
the butterfly stroke out behind us here.
I chugged it too. The other one.
Oh, I thought you were meaning
No, not
that
that
one. I was
one.
like, oh my god.
No, you would have known. That would have been gone
Already
already.
shotgun him.
Crashes it on his head, throws it. But that's littering. We're on the
Steve
beach,
Austin
so-
just.
Oh yes. So I do want to preface this episode that these are real incidents,
Yes.
because we're going to be talking about accidents in Lake Lanier and about the entire mystery and haunting of it. So we're not laughing at these people and these people's families whose losses.
God no. It's probably related.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we probably know people who
Yeah.
have had accidents at Lake Lanier,
Yeah.
but we are gonna laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's some nonsense that has occurred on this lake
There is
that is unbelievable.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna talk about haunting, the creation of Lake Lanier, the planned destruction of Lake Lanier.
I have an idea.
Okay.
It's a good idea. Do you have any crazy personal conspiracy theories about Lake Lanier? Because I've grown up on the lake, right? Like camping. I would never have a boat because we were poor, but we went camping and fishing. Like we were there all the time, and I've developed my own it's probably not true, but I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if, blank happens.
No, I have not. But we should definitely get into that at one point. We should start this with this is my neighbor Mothman. This is our normal about X-Files-esque show. Cryptids, aliens, ghouls and ghosts we've promised since day one.
Yeah.
And we're finally getting there. We've got a special guest today. I'm Zachary, of course.
And I'm Levi.
No, I'm Jake.
Who are you?
I just told you.
Tell us more.
I don't really know.
Tell us more.
I'm friends with you two outside of this, and I'm the person that harasses you with math off podcast. Sometimes during.
Yes,
Yeah.
sometimes
Yes,
during.
Sometimes during. And the person who, during this podcast, has become your mortal enemy. But outside of this, it's
Yeah, we're both pretty
we're fine.
outside of the 4 hours I would say I spend on this a month.
Yeah.
Outside of that, we're pretty cool.
Yeah, but for those 4 hours.
4 hours, just pure hatred. Just want to get you. Yeah. So this Lake Lanier, Jake, this was your idea. You've wanted us to do this for months.
Yes, it's literally in the backyard of here, and there's so much to go into about it.
It's a lot.
It's wild. It's truly wild.
We gotta find Sydney. Sydney made all these portraits for us, and I'm gonna get her to make one for you since you're on this episode, so that we can have character consistency across these. She did
Well,
AJ and Kenny here, and,
Nick-
and Jab.
Nick wants one of him and Jake.
Oh,
Like together.
Yeah,
Because I'm his dad.
Yeah, that whole relationship.
Last night got
I
away
was
from
about
us.
to. I was about to Google you, so that's where I'm at right now.
Google me.
Yeah, well, I've got a plethora of articles.
Wonderful.
Jake, did you bring anything
Yes.
other than your conspiracy theory?
Yes, I did. Like a nice little thread was on Twitter and Reddit about the history that kind of summarizes everything and paints a pretty good light on why
You did say pants.
Pants?
I think you meant to say paints.
I think I said pants.
You said pants.
We'll agree to disagree.
Pants, a pretty good picture.
See, we're already starting.
Oh no.
That's just us.
Oh, Zach.
Well, do you want to start with the Twitter thread, and
Yeah,
we'll kind of, I guess every now and then when we reach a stopping point with that, I'll do an article.
Yeah, for sure. So let's kind of go down the thread here. All right. So basically, in 1950s, Georgia was coming out of the Great Depression and recovering from World War II.
About what's that? 30 years too late, coming out of the Great Depression.
You know, the South's slower to get around to things.
That's true.
There's a lot. Well, and then
like winning wars.
Dang.
Take
No.
that, the South.
yes, but
Yeah.
that wasn't that war.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I'm just sending my shots at the South.
Okay, that's fair.
I gotta stop shaking this thing.
You make a mess.
I'm gonna make a very big mess in my tummy and on the floor.
Hopefully, when it's on the floor, it hasn't already been in your tummy.
Well, the good thing is there's no sugar, so it won't be a sticky mess.
It's true, actually.
That is true.
New, vegan friendly, gluten free, sugar free.
Only 10 calories.
And made in the USA.
True. Very true. All right.
He's glaring at me.
Absolutely.
This is gonna be a weird day.
Oh yeah. So the U.S. economy is rebounding. Eisenhower signs the Federal Aid Highway Act, 1956. This is inspired by the Autobahn from the troops in Germany during World War II. So then there was the River and Harbors Act, which funded waterway projects across the country, and Lake Lanier was one of those. So in where Lake Lanier is, there was, and this is in the 40s and 50s and all this, there's a growing metropolis,
Okay. Yep.
right? growing so fast that the water like they had like wasn't enough. So like they're
Yeah.
running out of water. All these people, it's still growing. Like it's kind of how it is now, to be honest with you. Like with the areas.
Yeah,
outside of
I'm
Atlanta.
gonna say that area is kind of
So
it's going through it.
they broke grounds on like the Lake Lanier project to like create like a dam and lake on the Chattahoochee River, 1950. Like 10,000 people were there. William Hartsfield, the mayor of Atlanta, was there. New, Hartsfield Airport.
Yeah. No, those are planes. That doesn't have anything to do with water.
There are water planes.
Yeah,
They land on the water.
No, there's not.
Like Lake Placid.
No, there's not.
in Alaska, you have pizza delivered by water planes.
That sounds. I'd like to go to Alaska.
Yeah.
Has that been sparked by the front bottom song about Alaska? Maybe. I'll never tell.
Mine was sparked by watching a pizza come flying in from the sky, skimming over the lake. All right.
No, this is about how it goes, Jake.
Yeah,
You
I know.
this.
No, I've watched it all. So over 6 years, they like $45 million budget. I didn't convert that to what that is now, but
Here, or Levi, you got it.
45 million.
45 million to what year?
56, right?
Yeah, 1950 was when they like started.
I think did it finish in 56?
46 million,
I
right?
think so. Yeah, 45. It says 45 plus. So, but it displaced 700 families, 56,000 acres of land. It's massive. Like Lake Lanier stretches from like if you were to drive from one end to the other, it'd probably take 45 minutes to an hour, maybe.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I actually looked at this morning, as my girlfriend tried to dissuade me on how bad the numbers are for Lake Lanier. 692 miles of coastline on Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
In comparison to, and here we go, we'll start with some numbers that I know off the top of my head still. The entire state of California is about 8,400 miles of coastline. And between 2014 and 2018, we had 43 drowning deaths just in Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
On 692 miles of coastline.
Yep.
California had 71 in the entire state.
So I did the math. That's a little over $500 million.
But
507 million dollars.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a
So,
lot. It's a lot of money for water.
I believe it just because of how massive the lake is.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
But so the problem they did, even with all this money, they cut so many corners. So that's why, like, when the parts of the lake, like, we're in a drought, you see things that you wouldn't expect to see in a lake, like chimneys and like cobblestone steps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like the racetrack, right?
Yep.
Yep.
The
The
racetrack.
racetrack.
Yep.
Not the gas station.
Let's see. So then they
Unless-
flooded the land with, oh God. Oh no. Ghost races.
Wait. Oh.
I was like, wait, what are we waiting on there?
I thought he said ghost racists.
Well, we are in the South, as you pointed out. So.
It was the 50s in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So another thing to point out about the land that they drove the people from, or displaced, drove, really.
Drowned.
Yeah.
They drowned.
Well,
the
the
people
ones
from-
that made it
tense
out
is drowned.
and the ones that drowned, they were all like, a lot of them were like lower income families, or like, I guess you'd say like people from all like a melting potish area, but mostly like an African American neighborhood.
Yeah.
And like a community. And the part that is the other ingredient to why there's a lot of evil, in my opinion, is that they named it after the Confederate Army poet Sidney Lanier.
Hey.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Because I believe the original plan was to name it after the town, right?
I think so.
And then I think the mayor was just like, You know what?
Nope.
You know who we love.
You know who
the
was all right.
Confederates. I mean, look, Atlanta's got its history with giving the Confederates a little more than they deserve.
Yep.
And that's why we burned it down, and we'll do it again.
So it was finished in like 57, I believe. Right.
Okay.
So the completion of the lake was finished. So it didn't really wait long to kick off. In 58, a Ford sedan carrying 2 women flew off a bridge, and they didn't find the car or the remains until 1990. So a 40 or like a 32-year
Yeah.
gap.
I actually have a picture of that car,
Oh, nice. We'll have to put that on the
the Twitter.
Put that on the
Or
Twitter.
do you have the picture pulled up?
This one.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, the what was it called? The Lady of the Lake, right? Is what they called
Yep.
that case.
Yep. And they said like she like still haunts the bridge, and you know it's like you don't want to stop and harp on this instance.
Yeah.
Just because. Guess what happened next year? You know,
Yeah.
like, and it happened twice.
As someone who literally went every year from 1990 until 2021, it's just about every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is. But what's they labeled Christmas Day in 1959 as the deadliest.
Okay.
So like, there's a family, friends and family into this car, the Browns car, and they go across the lake to an orchard. Car hit a guardrail, hit a power pole, it broke it in half, flipped into the lake, and 7 of the 11 people died. Like it's, you know, it just escalates.
Oh boy, yeah.
It
That was quite. That was like a Rube Goldberg machine of
Yeah.
death.
yeah. And so it just, you know, each year, it's like Mousetrap.
Yeah.
It's God's playing Mousetrap with Lake Lanier.
Let's see what interesting ways we can cause all sorts of mayhem.
They'll never get the cheese. They sure didn't.
Does that key out? I didn't even think about that.
What?
If the green keys out.
Oh, from the noob. Well,
Yeah, it
what's that?
does.
Invisible energy drink. Noob energy makes you invisible. Man, I forgot to ask if we could make outrageous claims.
Yeah.
He told us we had free reign.
Yeah.
Noob energy will let you kill God.
Thanks, Patrick.
Yeah, thanks, Patrick. Love you.
Oh man, but yeah, so that's kind of like the kickoff of Lake Lanier, like its
Yeah.
first 2 years of, you know, on top of everything else.
Solid intro.
Yeah,
The sophomore year was just as interesting as the beginning.
just takes and takes and takes.
Yeah, there is I want to say, and as we get into it, the total number of deaths estimated for Lake Lanier.
Now here's the thing: the fact that we have to estimate these numbers.
Well, there's a lot of people who've just gone missing that have never
Yeah.
been found.
Yeah,
The estimated number is 675
Now
in 70 years.
that's a lot of people a year.
yeah. But you know, it's like a season almost.
Yeah.
Like, because once
Right now.
like right, yeah,
Right now.
yesterday,
Don't go to Lake Lanier.
yesterday,
Hey, if you look
somebody-
really close behind us, you might see something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean,
mean-
Jake, you were bringing that up. We've had 3 deaths already this year.
yeah,
Two within the last month. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. If you live in this area of Georgia, you know, you have your winter, spring, fall, summer,
And
Lake
then
Lanier.
the death hunting season.
Yeah.
Well, in
The Lake Lanier death season happens between first summer and second fake fall.
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
And then summer 2 kicks in again.
Like nothing, never, like it never
Like
missed
it
a
never
beat.
missed, like it, back to 92 degrees.
Yep.
I want to say, and for anyone listening that or watching that isn't from Georgia, it's pretty well known that if you live in Georgia and you believe in ghosts, you know about Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bad times that everyone has on it.
You didn't care about that. Adam Sandler
Sure did.
came
Yeah,
out
no, he
came out
didn't.
and hung out on Lake Lanier.
You know who also doesn't care about that? Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason Bateman does not care.
No, they were. I think they had an accident with something when they were filming down here.
Yeah, I
They
remember.
did.
That's yeah.
because they
I remember
film in Alatoona, right? Right.
that. I don't remember.
Probably.
I think so. I think they film in Alatoona.
because they have the big complex up there, like water.
Jake, I see you scrolling. What you got?
Well, I mean that's so. Everything else is just kind of like skipping across, the
Yeah.
times. But like we were kind of talking about with droughts, people saw parts of stadium seating for the racetrack. They saw parts of houses, like sidewalks, stuff like that. And Nicholas Baggett of the Army Corps of Engineers says there's been hundreds of suicides, drowning, and boat accidents in the lake, and he said that some of the bodies are still there. So, like what you said, like with it, that's 675 people estimated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's playing it safe.
Yeah, that's people that we know of that went missing on Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
had an accident on Lake Lanier.
Not counting people that just went out on Lake Lanier without letting anyone know where they were going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or like people, homeless people or
Car accidents that didn't like damage the bridge or anything.
Yeah,
that
and-
you just drive off. Because there's spots out here that aren't
that's not
railed,
barricaded.
that just goes to the water.
I used to drive over it every day going to work when I
Yeah.
worked in Cumming.
Yeah.
I was in a bad spot mentally sometimes. I was like, there's no railing there. I just go for a little swim.
For the bushes.
I just go for a little swim in my Mitsubishi Montero. Yeah, no, Lake Lanier is terrifying, but I mean, yeah, there's no telling how many people actually died there.
No.
No, so do you want to know something that this is like one of the more haunting things I saw? So
Yes,
there's
of course.
a diver, Buck Buchanan. So imagine you are a diver. This is your job.
We've been over this. Jake.
Imagine that you're not you and you're a diver.
I try to every day.
Hey, I have good news for you. I also don't want to go scuba diving.
I don't either.
If you forget to breathe regularly, your lungs will pop.
Yep.
And nope, I can't handle that.
So anyway,
I
we're
can't handle that pressure to
we're
breathe.
planning a
Here
trip
in Duckburg.
for the boys going scuba diving.
Scuba diving in Lake Lanier. Man, what an end to the podcast.
Okay, imagine.
Mud.
Have you
Oh,
seen
God,
the
yeah.
actual videos though?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a little grab.
Yeah.
Picture there. But so imagine that someone else is a diver and you're
that's easy.
You're doing your job. Say you're checking on something with the dam, or you're looking for like some type of wreckage or
Language.
or you.
It's the only reason I did it. Because he was drinking.
That was a good one. One hand clapping for you.
can you clap with one hand?
No.
I can do it with both hands.
Just clap them together at that point.
I want a GIF made.
It's good.
That was pretty solid. But he said when you reach out into the darkness of the lake, because it is muddy. If your foot touches the bottom, even on the shore, just mud.
Yeah.
And he said it's just dark, and you're reaching out, like doing whatever it is you're doing, and you feel arms and legs, right?
Yeah.
And he said, they doesn't move, so you're finding like a body.
Yeah.
So, and you don't know how long it's been there. But he said, hopefully you find them before they find you.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I don't
Dude, that's
like
like
that.
the worst. That's the worst. No.
That was one of those things too, is in doing the city, they didn't rebury the cemetery for the
No.
town.
They just
No.
They didn't
poured water
exhume
on it.
Yeah, just put water on it.
It's fine.
So now,
Hey guys, skeletons can't swim, right?
right? There's a zombie movies where they walk along the bottom of the ocean.
Stop. All right, so that's one of all right, everyone, when I say I'm scared of water, everyone goes, okay, the ocean's kind of scary. And I go, nah, lakes are too. And they're like, oh, because you can't see the bottom. And it's like, well, yeah, it's just water that scares me. But also, like, yes, the fact of a lake is just like, all right, it doesn't feel good. I don't like the texture of mud underneath my feet, especially Lake Lanier, knowing, like,
No,
Man.
it's like Lanier.
if I go down far enough, or maybe not that far, I could just step on someone.
Yeah.
You could.
That was the other thing too we talked about before the stream started. The pollution aspect
Oh, it's so
of
bad.
Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
They did a 10-year cleanup thing to get it to where people could get in it again, because the chicken plants in the area were dumping their waste into the
Chicken
lake.
waste.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nope.
which is real gross.
That is very gross.
Don't eat the fish out of Lake Lanier either.
Yeah.
Don't eat the fish out. They say it's fine. Don't do it.
Remember when we did that?
Yeah.
And then after we
And now look
thought
at
the
you.
fish was dead, it came back to life
Yeah.
as it was
Yes,
wrapped
it
on
did.
the grill.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the story. Like
That's-
we
That's it.
caught a fish. Lee had like gave it his best to like clean it out, and
We killed it and cleaned it,
Yeah, and we
and it came back to life.
it was wrapped in this tin foil, right? And we put it on the grill. We were gonna cook it, and it was literally going, and it like it was
You guys
dead.
didn't still eat it, right?
Absolutely, with ketchup.
We tried.
It was a brim too. It wasn't even like a good fish.
No.
So you are
It tasted
telling
like
me
mud
it did.
came out of Lake
It
Lanier.
tasted like mud,
and ketchup. It was mud and ketchup.
mud and lake water.
So you guys are telling me. How old were you?
Ooh.
Ooh, 18.
Out of high
I was
school.
gonna say
Yeah, 18.
definitely too old to have been doing this. You killed something.
It went in Rome.
It came back to life,
And
and,
then we
you
ate it.
went. I can probably still eat this, huh?
Hey, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how
that's
we
the
got our
gist of it.
superpowers.
Yeah. What's your superpower, Jake? Never-ending
Sadness.
depression.
So that was gonna be my superpower as well.
Oh, we hate the
Depression.
same fish, so you know.
How'd you guys get your superpower? Bit by a radioactive spider. Ate a fish out of a bad lake. Ate a ghost fish out of a ghost lake.
Now I'm sad all the time.
That's why the lake calls to me.
Dude, that's a thing.
It is.
It's like, all right, so like I've known a little bit about Lake Lanier, and like obviously I always read about like the deaths every year, but this is the first time I've looked into it really. What are you doing?
What?
You're like rocking back and forth and just staring at the camera.
I wasn't staring. I was looking at something. Yeah, you're making a bigger deal about
I'm
it
scared
than
now.
what it is.
But yeah, this is the first time I've like read into it. Jake, I
sorry.
hate you so much. No, this is the first time I've like read into any of it, and I'd heard about like the lady in blue that like people see, but yeah, there's a lot of claims like people being under the water and saying they hear like voices calling to them,
Oh yeah.
and that is the worst.
Yeah, that's
As a precursor, oh hey Nick, as a precursor, I've never been in Lake Lanier,
Oh yeah.
never been.
we've been in.
It's
Well, like-
it feels like mud. Feels like you're walking in mud.
Well, my mom,
sir.
the year my family came down here, there were like the first 4 months they were here, there was like 5 deaths, and then my
Yeah.
mom was terrified of it, so we just never went. Like I've been to Lake Lanier, but I've never been in the water.
Oh, so to piggyback on your statistic, right, where it said 675
Yeah.
estimated in 1994. So this was
674 from Jake.
No, not quite. Damn, this is a good statistic too.
Good.
So in 94, the estimation was 160. So the last 17 years, it's really ramped it up.
Yep.
More blood for the blood god.
More drowned bodies for the drowned god.
Yeah.
For what's the water god?
Poseidon.
Poseidon. Do you think Poseidon likes
Damn
lakes?
you, Poseidon.
What?
It's old. It's an old bit.
It's an old. It's a.
What are you doing?
I have to restart the this. It's we're still live. It looks like.
We go down again.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Twitch is fighting me.
Twitch is fighting you.
Poseidon is my favorite god.
Sounds like a simp to me.
You can't say that
Poseidon.
on Twitch.
Oh man, I forgot about that. Sorry, John Twitch.
This ends part 1 of our multi-part season finale. We'll be doling these out
over the course of the next few weeks as we take some time to get ready for season 2. Thank you guys so much.